Hey everybody, it's me, the Stone Frenzy, and welcome back for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now, in the last episode, we ended off, luckily, where it said to be continued, and I'm back at the start screen so that we can actually hit the continue button, as you guys can see right there, or up there, and we can keep on moving forward. But in the last episode, we found that Miss Way has been doing some wiretapping, and now it's going to be our job to kind of like take her. I was gonna say to fix that, but we can't really fix that. You know, if anything, if you're hyped for today's episode, make sure to hit that like button because it does show your boy some support. You know, all that good stuff, and also don't forget to answer the question below. Ooh, it's right there. I need to do that right. I need to do that right. It's right there. Okay. Don't forget to answer the question today. It's right there. Have you seen the anime of the series? I actually watched it like last week. I didn't even know it was a thing until I went to go see some pictures so I can do some thumbnails, and I saw like the first like 3 episodes, which actually does follow the game. So if you are curious about the game and you want to see how it kind of like increases more, or at least how if you want to see like in the anime, then you can do that. But we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to go ahead and hit continue. Turnabout Sisters Day 2 trial. Oh yeah, we're straight up on the trial, so let's get it. Woo! September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh gosh, I can hear that. I can hear that.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
I need to change Edward's voice. I don't know what to put it as. We're just gonna have a basic ass voice then. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the fact of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
You may call your first witness. Wait, what? You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoes. Or Detective Gumshoe. I call him Gumshoes. I don't. Who cares? Witness, please state your name and your profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoes, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the Precedent, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Oh, the body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Oh, wow. Way to go ahead and just do that. Alright. Our job's about to be harder. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. So we got the floor plans added. So that's alright. You know, the more we get, the more we could use. Now, detective.
Yes, sir?
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to this court about this hard evidence.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
As soon as the phone call...
Oh, shit. My bad. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? I had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. That was some shit.
The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times. I should have expected Mai to know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh gosh, let's do this. I'm not... My sinuses are acting up and I don't know why because I'm chilling in my room. Who knows?
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, let's get this out the way. So, Maya said to press everything, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. It is that button. Can I? No, wait a second. Wait a second. There we go. I had to find the button for it. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much, though. Right, please continue. So that's basically what we're about to do for this whole entire thing. We don't even have to read it. We can just press anything. Um, 3 minutes? Oh, okay. That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month is quick response.
That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I did kind of forget Gumshoe's voice. Maybe I should have watched the last episode again to get it back, but I forgot it. So, for this episode, maybe next episode as well, we're gonna have to use a new voice. Maybe, hopefully, I'll get it back. But the defendant, Miss Maifei, and yep, we might as well. Let's do it. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with more little care. Okay. I immediately arrested Miss Maifei. Fine then. Why we had a witness of crowd describing her. There we go. We're gonna press this. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence?
What?
Miss May is suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal.
Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess person can have his advantages.
Yes.
Ah!
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir.
There are some things I should have told you first.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Okay, let's do this. Might as well just get it out the way. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh gosh, okay, let's get this out the way. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. I'm pretty sure we dealt with this before.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I don't know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Hard evidence. What now? If I remember correctly, he said something about not the memo, yada yada yada. We have the memo. Maya, lab test, yada yada yada. That's fine. There was blood found on the victim's finger. This. I want to check something, and the only way I can check it is actually here. If I can go, we don't have her. Yeah, we do. We have our autopsy report. Time of death is 9 o'clock p.m. Death was instantaneous. There we go. There we go. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That really what you're saying?
Whoa, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. There's a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object? She died immediately.
But
No butting your way to this one, detective.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately would not have time to write down anything.
Ah, shit. Mr. Wright. What the fuck? I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day of the murder? Right? I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder.
You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after.
Oh, right.
The prosecution's point being,
Well, I fucked that one up. Oh yeah, because during the murder it was nighttime, so it makes sense. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. Damn you, Dinkelberg! I should have known you have something up your sleeve. Those two red sleeves. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. The detective is a sham. I'm a sham. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Let's put him on the spot. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you have possibly had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. White, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this Yep, we're taking the evidence. So now we have an updated autopsy report, and now that that's done, let's move on. The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Alright, Edgeworth, you want to be a dick? I can be a dick too. Personally, you should call this next witness, which is this poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh. Here she comes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of this... yeah. Ah, fuck. It's the music. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. I know she bad, but damn.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She already captured the heart of every man in the court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Let's get this over with. Plus, for the fact that I'm really feeling it right now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you guys if you hear that. I don't know. If you want me to mute it, I can. But like now, I'm about to mute this. Hold up. Ah, shit. Let's continue. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was this mousy girl sitting in the defense chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. Slump Squad 7. You know, we out here, Slump Squad 7. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Whoa, what the? I haven't heard that in a while. Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness with any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you...
Yes, I'm doing it. What the fuck? I'm about to body Edgeworth now. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Exactly. She has to have some weakness. Yo, let's get her on the wiretapping, bro. Let's get her on that. What was the weakness at? It was like 9 o'clock at night, and I looked out the window, you know. Yep, okay. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Okay. I want to press this. Maybe because I remember what to do. Maybe because I don't, but who knows? How do you know the... How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with this short girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I still question it. I don't care. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? I had to think about it for a second. Because that was way too... What she said was way too clean. And it ran out really nicely for her to be... like... telling the truth, but also to actually see it. Like I could tell that, like, from that thing that she actually saw what was happening, but maybe she was lying about the person. So I'm sticking with this one right here. You know, it's the gut feeling down here. Yeah.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh shit, okay, I think we struck a nerve. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but a hairdo looks like far from normal to me. I don't know about that one, but we'll roll with it. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. We're close. I'm pretty sure we're like this close, but it's alright. Just a new one? Yep, it is. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That that clock, kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? It does.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
We're not gonna waste any time with this. If you guys don't know, maybe you might know later on when I show you guys, but this is where most people would kind of go to. As you see the victim, she dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. If we look at this, the floor plan, I want to check it. Shit, I hit the wrong button. No! No, I wanted to check it. No. God damn it. That's not it. I wanted to look at the floor plan, but in other words, that's not it. And the girl in the hippie rose went out there and she hit her in the weapon. I saw it. This one, that clock, you know, what she says it's a statue type of clock. But if we go to the thinker, it just said it's a statue, not a clock. But if anything, we know it's a clock. She shouldn't know it's a clock. Miss May, what you said now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. Oh, she know damn well what I like. You said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing it just by looking at it. Another person in much of the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Okay, I guess we got her now.
Order, order.
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ah, fuck you, man.
The witness saw the murder with their own eyes. That's all that's important here.
I don't think so. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw from your questions, Mr. Wright.
Let's get it. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before, aka one murderer. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was a close one. If you stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? Because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law office of Fay & Co.? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Nah. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. We're not wasting time here. We are getting this over with.
How could you possibly?
Just have a look as soon as you can.
Oh.
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Oh yeah, we got her now.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court of this meaning of, or the meaning of this?
It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May?
Tis.
What the fuck do you want?
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty? Somehow, he knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Ah, shit. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is Maya's cell phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. You know what? I have a question, but we're gonna say that for after the fact. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention at all. Perhaps Detective Gumshoes overlooked it. That good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Let's hear the conversation. Oh, I'm not reading this. I don't care. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recording in the morning, before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it at again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So no one has seen it before? That would make sense. Does the defense have any objection to Mr. Wright? Yeah, at the fact that Larry made it. What the hell? The witness claimed she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove that the witness has not seen the clock. I'm going back to the clock, the thinker. And this is the reason that if you haven't kept up already, or at least if you're not on the same thinking as me, we chose the cell phone because the cell phone had the old recordings that Maya told us to go get that we never gave to, or that at least the Gumshoes never actually looked through it all, which in other words, Edwards didn't hear about that, so we weren't clear on that one. But Larry made the thinker. Larry made two of them. One of them was already in the court, and that's because it was used for one murder, and he gave the second one to me, so there's no way that that could actually be used against us. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made this clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Alright, we'll roll with it. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, hell no. And the heart went upside down and the titties dropped. What the fuck? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! I don't know the voice, so wait. Let's just fuck it up. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Gosh, what the fuck? Hey, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary, yeah. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me,
How did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held a clock in her hand. We've already got that established. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard it?
That's correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, isn't this interesting? Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
And here we go.
Have a look at this.
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is this?
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye, phone, were you not? I got my words mixed up, so you know I had to roll with it, but fuck it. Edgeworth, stop! Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Fuck it.
This troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Did the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. What the fuck? Even if that's the case, which it's not, you still have one thing to prove. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on phone? Yes, she did. I can prove it. I can. I think I can. Let's go. Let's get it ass. Shit. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is in the fucking phone, bruh. Let's do it. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to the conversation? That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Fuck you, nigga. Shut up.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness' face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. Oh, gosh. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I bet you like that, huh? Oh, so I'm a bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? This isn't a murder trial. Isn't tippy tapping her irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Bum, dum, dum, bum, dum, dum.
While the court does not condone the defense tone of speech, she has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Okay, we get it. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. There you go. The witness was not on the scene of the time. Was not at the scene of the time of the murder. There you go. So, it looks like we didn't win this one overall.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing to the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Miss Maya Fey, commit murder. How did that stand? Call the bellboy. I'm done. I wanna call the bellboy. Something's going on. Okay, no she didn't. What? I object to calling the bellboy. Oh, I'm calling the bellboy now. What's the reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping has nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Which is what? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May is not the killer, thus she's innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. Yo, this is an all or nothing thing. This is all or nothing with the bellboy. This is all or nothing with the bellboy. We can do that though. You know what? This is a perfect time to end off the episode. You don't like cliffhangers, I don't like cliffhangers, but this is getting pretty long. So in the next episode, we will see if our hunch is correct with the bellboy having to do something with this murder. Maybe he knows something, maybe he doesn't. Or we might just lose it all. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for your boy. And I will see you all next time.